Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a high school advice video. So I know that back to school isn't for a while. It's only I think August 1st today. Yeah, no, July 31st, I'm sorry. But I know back to school isn't for a while, but I decided to maybe jump in with a few of the back to school videos now. I'm not going to be doing a ton of them. I never really do a ton of them on my channel, but I do a couple of them here and there. So yeah, I'm really excited. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and I screenshotted some of the questions that you guys asked me for high school, because I'm going to be a senior this year. I know I don't look it, but I'm 16, I'm going to be a senior. It's really crazy. I already took my senior pictures and everything. So I figured since I'm going to be a senior and this is my last year that it would be appropriate to do a high school advice video for some like new coming freshmen, or maybe people that are sophomores, going to be juniors and want to know if it's hard or not. Like, I'm going to be answering all of your questions. I'm also going to San Diego, California in August. I think it's like the second or third week of August, and I'm so excited. So get ready for a really cool video coming soon from San Diego. I'm so excited to go, and I'm definitely going to be uploading on my main channel here, and I'll also be vlogging it. So if you guys want to see any videos, I'll be putting those up on my vlog channel as well. And yeah, let's just get right on with the video. It is so not hard to find your classes. What I did when I was a freshman was I went to like freshman orientation and I walked around the entire school, and I also had my schedule by then, so I kind of knew where I was going. So I had my schedule. I just recommend going to your school and walking your schedule before school even starts, so you don't even have a chance of like going into the wrong classroom. I know when I was a freshman, I walked into the wrong classroom. I think I walked into a class with like juniors or seniors, and I was like so scared. I was like, everyone looks so much older than me. I think I'm in the wrong class. Got up and left. It was so embarrassing, but you really shouldn't have a hard time finding your classes. But if you are really nervous about that, I just recommend going to your school and just walking your schedule before school starts, so you don't have a chance of getting lost in the school. And also, high school is not scary because everyone else is older than you. I remember walking in the halls when I was a freshman and I was like, oh my god, everyone looks so old here. But really, it's nothing to worry about. The older kids don't really bother you. Some of them are actually really nice and will help you like find your classes. But if it was me and I wasn't walking my schedule, I would just walk up to someone who I think looks approachable and just ask them where your classes are. But it's not scary. You shouldn't be nervous. You're going to really love high school. Sophomore year, really, it's kind of like the same thing as every year. Basically, just make sure that you're going to be studying so you can pass your midterms, your final exams, and just like all of your like classes, period. It's really no different than freshman year, except the like curriculum is different. So there's really nothing different from like freshman year to sophomore year. It's pretty much the same thing. I think junior year is definitely the hardest year. You have the most, like, you have the hardest curriculum. You have chemistry, which is not crazy hard, but it is like kind of challenging. And then you have algebra 2, but that's not really that hard either. Pretty much the only thing that really makes junior year hard is this is the year that counts for college the most. So it's definitely a little bit scary. You want to make sure that you're keeping your grades as high as they can be, because this, like I said, is the year that all colleges look at, especially this year and sophomore year. But junior year more so than sophomore year. And you also have your ACTs, SAT exams, which are really challenging. But that's pretty much the only thing that really makes it a lot harder, is just the curriculum is a lot harder, more difficult, and colleges look at it more, so you have more pressure to do well. So from personal preference, I definitely think junior year is harder, and I think that's what majority of people would say. Also, that like junior year is harder, so pretty much just push yourself as hard as you can this year, or junior year, and sophomore year, especially junior year, and then you'll be good to go for college. I actually didn't get my school supplies yet, but once I get those, I will definitely be doing a school supplies haul for you guys. I actually did get my little bag that I'm going to be using for school, but I will definitely include that in my back to school supplies haul. And for my first day of school outfit, I don't really know what I'm wearing yet. I haven't gotten that far yet. I remember in August, like late August was when I kind of found what I was going to wear. I have an idea of what I'm going to wear. It's like a floral tube top with light wash shorts, these layered necklaces, and like black espadrille wrap-up sandals. I think those are so cute. That outfit I wore is so cute. I actually vlogged when I wore that outfit. I'll have that vlog linked down below. I think I'm going to wear that, but if I find something different, I'll probably figure that out a little bit when it gets closer to the school year, because I'm probably going to get more clothes by then. So let's start with grades. Like I said this whole video, just try and keep your grades as high as you can by studying. What I like to do is I love to use flashcards. That helps me so much. So I definitely recommend doing flashcards, and you should be studying because like I said, high school is when it counts. Like middle school doesn't even count. I don't even know why people said, I remember hearing that middle school counts, freshman year counts. It's really all your grades combined, so you should be trying to do as well as you can all throughout high school. But I remember when I was a freshman, I was like, whatever, like I did okay. But now, like as you approach your junior year or your senior year, you should really be doing like as much as you can to keep your grades as high as they can be. So boys, I don't really know how to go about this question because I don't really have a lot of guy friends. I have a few, but I'm not really like close friends with any guys. But I guess you could talk about like parties. I haven't really like been to many parties. I'm not like a party person. But high school, there are a lot of like things going on. Like your friends are going to be getting boyfriends and they might not be talking to you as much. That's one of the real things, like real problems of high school. And kind of just like when you're getting older, your friends are going to get boyfriends. You know, like a lot of stuff is going to happen over the years. I'm going to be real with you guys. A lot of people are hooking up with boys, and that just means like kissing. Like a lot of that kind of stuff goes on in high school. But I don't have any part in that kind of stuff. But yeah, your friends are going to be getting boyfriends, and they might not be talking to you as much, hanging out with you as much, because they want to spend more time with them. But that's really all I can say about boys. Friends, you'll make lifelong friends in high school. That's all I have to say is keep the friends that you have in high school. You're going to figure out who you really want to be friends with. You're going to develop like a set friend group when you go to high school. You might drift away from certain people and become closer with others. So just try and like be friendly with everyone so you can kind of figure out who you really want to be friends with for like the rest of your life, I guess. I wish I knew that Freshman Friday was not a thing, because there's no such thing as Freshman Friday, or at least at my school there isn't. A lot of the like older kids, they don't really bother you as a freshman, so I wouldn't really worry about anything. Really, freshman year is exactly like middle school, except middle school, they kind of like, let's say you're like absent one day at school, they'll be like, oh, this is like the work you missed. In high school, like teachers don't really do that. You have to go up to them and say, hey, I wasn't here. I printed out, like sometimes my school puts like notes online, so I will go online and just like look up what notes I had like missed, because a lot of my teachers put their notes online. But if you were like absent at school, I would just like kind of go up to your teacher and say, hey, like I wasn't here, is there anything that I really like missed that I need to make up, like maybe it's a test or something. You're going to be responsible for that. Your teachers are not going to care. They'll be like, oh, you weren't here and you missed the test, well, that's not my problem, you have to go make it up. So it's a lot more like responsibility, I guess you could say, in high school compared to middle school. So that's some of the things I wish I knew before freshman year. Another question is it hard to find your classes freshman year? I kind of already addressed this subject, but no, it's not hard at all. I recommend walking your schedule like I said, and if you really don't know where your classes are, I would just ask someone, maybe a teacher or just like someone who really looks like approachable and looks like they'd be nice and give you the right directions. Definitely, I have a ton. I love writing notes. That's why I think in college I'm going to be using like a notebook instead of a computer to write my notes, because I feel like personally writing your notes down helps so much more than just like typing it in a computer. Because for me, I always use color coding. I always make a really big bright heading for the topic that we're doing that day. I highlight definitions. I always use highlighters. Like if you're one of my teachers, all my friends, all my teachers, everybody knows that I love color coding my notes. So that's definitely a big thing that helps with note taking, is color coding, like highlighting definitions, important words, and even making flashcards. Like that's kind of like a note taking tip. If you know you're going to be having a test on vocabulary, don't write it down in your notebook. Just go straight to flashcards so you don't have to write them again when it gets later and closer to the test. I feel like that's just a little bit easier to do. And for me, I like using pen. I can't use pencil. But one thing you should really invest in, or not like invest, but one thing you should definitely purchase for back to school is some whiteout. I cannot tell you how many times people are going to be asking you for whiteout. So if you purchase that, make sure you like hide it so no one like can use it, because you're going to be using it a lot throughout the year. I know I always have to repurchase some whiteout in the middle of the year, but I definitely recommend color coding. So those were all the questions for the high school advice video. I hope this helped you guys out. If you have any more questions that I didn't get to, comment them down below and I'll definitely reply to you guys and help you guys out with any questions you might have that I didn't address in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below any requests or anything like that that you guys want to see from me, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!